Hi, welcome. I'm Dana with Yoga Stretch and Move. I'm going to demonstrate a variation of sun salutation that is done from the mat. So make sure you have a mat and something soft for your knees, either a towel or a yoga blanket. Let's begin in all fours. So hands right underneath your shoulders, knees right underneath your hips. Good. And then begin to walk your hands out just a little bit from the original position. And we're going to lower our hips towards our heels for a modified child's pose or puppy dog pose. So stretching out the body from tailbone to fingers all the way through the spine. Take a deep breath in and out. And then press yourself back up to all fours, adjusting your hands. And we're going to come into a low lunge. So we're going to bring our right leg forward first. Hands to knees to lift the torso, making sure that our hip is over our knee. This knee is not forward of the ankle. And let's take both our arms up to get a nice stretch in through the shoulders. Take a breath in. And then as you exhale, lower your hands to the mat. Bring your right knee back to the mat. Bring your left leg forward. Hands to the left thigh, lifting the torso up. Bringing the shoulders in line with the hips. And then you can leave your hands here, or if you'd like, you can lift your arms up. Take a breath in. Exhale, hands to the mat. Good. Bring your left knee back to the mat. Hands right underneath your shoulders. We're going to come into a high plank. So straighten your right leg first, and then your left leg. And note where your hips are. So we want to make sure our hips don't go down too low or up too high. Right in line with your shoulders. You're going to press through your hands to the mat, stabilizing your shoulders. Pull your low belly in. Every muscle in your body should be working. Take a breath in. And then with control, lower your knees to the mat. And then softly bring your body to the mat. Good. Uncurl your toes. We're going to come into cobra. So we're going to roll our shoulders back to lift our shoulders, our neck, and our head. Keep your gaze down. So nice long neck. And slowly lower down. Press yourself back up into all fours. And then shift your hips back toward the back of the mat to get back into a puppy dog pose or a modified child's pose. The hips don't have to go all the way to the heels. Good. Come back up to all fours. We're going to do the same thing, leading with the left leg. Now my knees sort of migrated off my mat, so I'm going to readjust them. And this time I'm going to bring my left foot forward first. Hands on my left thigh. And lift my arms up, reach and stretch. Hands come back to the floor. And my left knee is going to come down to the mat. Now I'm going to bring my right leg forward, and feel free to use your hand to help lift that leg up. Sometimes it needs a little extra help to get there. Hands to the thighs, straighten up, find your stability here. Make sure your shoulders are over your hips. And then maybe release your hands up if you like. You can also leave them on your knee. And whether your hands are on your knee or up, they come to the floor. And the right knee comes back to the mat. I'm going to come back into the high plank. So this time the left leg will straighten first. Right leg will straighten. Coming back into that nice strong plank. It's a challenging pose. All muscles have to engage. Take a breath in. And then as you exhale, make sure that low belly's engaged. You can softly lower your knees to the mat. Softly lower your body to the mat. Slowly roll your shoulders back and down to lift your shoulders, neck, and head. And then release back down to the mat. Press yourself back up through all four and back to child's pose. Good. Come back up to all fours. And then if you'd like, come into seated. Thank you for joining me for this short video. Namaste.